A pleasure to be here with Sanjukta Bose. Ma'am, welcome to the Kolkata Literature Festival. You're part of a session that's called Off the Diet Charts. So, what are you expecting? What kind of conversation are you looking forward to?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for inviting me in this session. So I think we are five members in this panel, and I can see one food blogger, Indrojit, is here, and Shokanda and Damayanti. They have written books on food. And I was when I was discussing with them, I was asked to speak about the future, the chefs, and the kind of food they prepare. So we recently had the Young Chef Olympiad, as you all know, where chefs from 50 countries were there in participating in the Olympiad, and we had a full sustainable Olympiad, food Olympiad, and everybody is asking a lot of questions on that. What do you think about sustainable food? I believe the we prepare chefs for the future, and these chefs will be cooking, and people are very becoming very conscious about sustainable food and sustainability everywhere in the kitchen. So if you want me to speak about this, what I'm going to discuss in this session is about sustainable food, and how you expect the next generation to eat sustainable food. And let's see how the conversation goes. I'm sure, because there are so many cafes opening, and we are teaching this sustainable how to encourage. We are encouraging children to make sustainable food, use local food, local ingredients, and that's what we do, and try to make as much as possible from it. And this year is a millet year, so we are doing a lot of millet cooking.
Wonderful. Speaking of sustainable food, how would you said that indigenous ingredients is one feature of sustainable food. But if you have to identify two or three examples of sustainable food that we can have on a daily basis in our own kitchens in the context of generally how Bengalis eat, would you point out a couple of examples or a couple of ways in which sustainable food can be incorporated at a daily level in our diets?
In daily diet, generally I feel myself, I'm a Bengali. We do eat dal chawal at home, and whatever spices we put in the food we sell, and what we cook is quite light, and it's not maybe exactly like the grandma's kitchen, but what we are doing is to encourage people to use the local food. So a lot of local ingredients are there which can be a substitute instead of buying it from outside. This year we did the Thai paste curry. We bought Kashmiri apples instead of Chinese apple, and many ingredients which can be substitute at home. Yes, we have to encourage students to the local food, seasonal food, that you don't make a cauliflower sabji when it is summer. So encouraging them to eat the summer vegetables, and I feel that's healthy to eat the healthy. If you want to eat healthy food, we must encourage them to eat the seasonal food.
So it's about eating in tune with nature. As nature evolves, food evolves accordingly. I want to shift slightly to hospitality, and you've been a great leader in the hospitality sector with IIHM. What do you make of how hospitality is evolving or changing in the context of the pandemic? Because the pandemic was a major shifting point for the sector. How do you see the sector doing right now, and maybe any changes that have come after COVID?
Yes, very good question. Actually, the during the pandemic, the hospitality industry, the condition was miserable, but the way it came back, it was totally different. Now, if you see the statistics, hospitality industry is doing very well in terms of marriage, in terms of different kind of conference. Everything is happening now, but the hospitality industry also has started thinking differently, because we all speak about sustainability and giving a better future to the world, and carbon, where there will be less carbon footprint. And I think hospitality industry has also started thinking seriously. I'm speaking about the entire world. So a lot of changes have come, and I think pandemic has taught us a lot about hygiene, about food, and about wastage, about making things out of the waste materials. Lots happening.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. Have a great time at KLF.